Hi Capricorn, welcome to your reading for the 30th of March to the 5th of April 2020. We're going to get straight into it and get some cards out. Okay, so there we are. There's your initial layout. I'll get straight into the overall energy. So we have Queen of Raphael here, which is follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So this is, you may be finding this time, even though it's a bit stressful for a lot of people, that you might find that this is an opportunity that you've been, looking forward to, and having that time to spend with your family, and just being able to take the time out to, make your home more loving, get closer to your family, and and able to do what you want to do because it's what's coming from your heart. You may find that you're also hearing some messages coming from above, and there, have an open mind to what's coming through there. So this is crossing your overall energy, and it's a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So there's part of your journey at the moment, and it's going to be more prevalent perhaps this week, is that you will be, growing spiritually, and quite often in a time of where we need to change what we're doing and how we're viewing things, and sort of going deeper and being more observant. This can help our spiritual growth. This can allow us to sort of hear more, be more perceptive, more sensitive and more open. And so you're coming to an end of a cycle here where you can really start to see what you've been creating so far, and you're feeling quite good about it, which is great. Now your thought patterns and your mindset at this time is release the past, you will grow from the situation, and time heals all wounds. So you're hoping that you will be able to just, it's given this opportunity to create a happier family, environment and home, your connection to people, and you're hoping that you are allowed to just move forward with this, and and that this time will give you an opportunity to heal anything that needed healing. Now the basis of the reading is Two of Ariel. It's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects at once and making work fun. So, and having that balance is, don't put everything into one thing. Don't put all your energy into one focus. Find a way to sort of, open yourself up, be more flexible. Even though there might be different things you're working on, take that time to just stop, to pause. And in the past, it's Four of Michael, insights that come from quiet meditation, the need for more sleep or time off, and seek relief from stress. So in the past, there would have been an urging for you to rest, to take some time out, to regenerate, refuel, just renew yourself, recharge yourself. And, that's what you've been working on in the past, and this has allowed you to be ready for this next transition, this new beginning. In the immediate future, we have the Eight of Raphael. There is something better waiting for you. Do what you know is right for you, a spiritual quest. So we've still got that spiritual element there. So there is a lot of, spiritual energy around you. There's some insights, there's some messages coming through. There's that ability for you to be able to expand on that if that's what you so wish to do at the moment. I guess with the lockdown, for many people, it's an opportunity to be able to focus on that which has been sort of pushed to the side because of everything else getting in the way. So, there is that better, it's that ability, that unconditional ability to build on what's happening around you. So, when it uses the word better, to me that means unconditional. So that means that you're able to open your heart, open your mind, and open your soul, to the new way of doing things, to a new way of looking at things, and and but ultimately intuitively knowing that what you're choosing to do and how you do it, perceiving it, is the correct thing for you. Now, this is how you are seen. This is you, and this is the Emperor. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, and ambitious plans. So, yes, all working in synchronistically. Here is that strong base to come from, that that pivotal place where you can actually make decisions because they're based on you thinking them through, you've seen what is needed, and going forward with that. And ambitious plans, yes. Every plan's ambitious. It just comes down to you at the end of the day, Capricorn, as to how ambitious you want to be with it and how far you want to take that. And here is how you fit into the situation or into your environment, is you're the magician. So you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear, and successful beginnings. So as we had the world card over here and crossing the overall energy, that was the ending of a cycle. This is the new cycle. So you have all the resources there. You have your own gifts, your own talents, and you have your intelligence. And this is what you have to hand at the moment, and this will reflect in what you get going and move forward at this moment. So your hopes and fears, for Gabriel, time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, and release yourself from burdensome situations. So you're hoping that you will be able to sort of, pat yourself on the back and say, yeah, I've got to this point. This is something that I've created. This is based on all my hard work, and this is what is coming to me now. So there could be, an opportunity coming to you now, or a chance for you to start something that you've been passionately wanting to do, or is, been wishing to do. And it's saying release yourself from burdensome situations. So you'll be able to stand back from things that are taking a lot of energy from you in order for you to be able to step forward on your journey that has begun. And the outcome is strength. Strength and grace through kindness, self-confidence, and forgiveness. So this is, you will find that, at the end of this week, at the end of the week, is that you will realize just how strong you are, and just how that you do things properly. You do approach things with that grace and that ease, and that and that kindness, because that kindness is to yourself as well as to others. And and also if you're having to have had released yourself from burdensome situations where it might have felt like things were a bit on top of you, and you weren't able to, you didn't have any space to breathe, or you weren't allowed to sort of go on in the direction that you wanted to, there's also that element of forgiveness where you can, and it allows you to do that start again thing, that new beginning. Let's start fresh. Let's leave everything in behind us. Okay, so I am going to pull some clarifiers. So I'm just going to put a card on top of the card that's already on the table. This will add to what's already there, and it can confirm what's already there so that we know we're on the right track. Okay, for lockdown, there's a lot of cars out there at the moment. Alright, so we have, this is on the overall energy for the reading, and this is the Four of Chalices. So this is that looking for the opportunities that are presented to you, then, and because you have been offered something that you might not have had the opportunity to have. If you remain looking at what's gone behind and what hasn't worked out, then you will remain stuck in that energy. But if you can see that this is an opportunity that's been handed to you to make the most of that, then you're going to have forward progress. Now the Nine of Staffs, so we have another Strength card. So, you may have used a lot of energy behind you, hence why you needed to recoup and regroup earlier in the past. But all that energy that you've expended, and all that sort of, all those times that you stepped forward and done what it has to be done, you still have that strength within you. It hasn't been depleted, it hasn't left you, it's it's behind you, but you still have the strength here. So even though it may feel like you've filtered out a lot of your strength, and sort of you have to find that again, you actually still have it within you, and you're still able to to access that strength. And the Nine of Staffs is the ending of a cycle. So, that you are coming to the end of all the hard work, and you are still standing, you're still strong, and you're getting ready for that next beginning, that new beginning where you will be doing something that really, it will, touch your soul. And your thought pattern, mindset, is that Two of Swords equilibrium. So it is about making the right decision. As we saw on a card earlier, you will make the right decision, and you need to have faith in yourself that that will happen. So whatever you're deciding to do and how to go about it, then just, get out of this should know, which way, what way, make a decision and move forward for it. Don't waste any more time depleting yourself with that mind energy. Okay, so there's going to be, and this is the basis of the reading, so there is some information coming in, some messages coming in. There's a lot of forward movement. This card is about things happening at a fast rate, and it's not going to be this wishy-washy thing. It's going to be straightforward, to the point. You will have your answer, and you'll have it when you need it. This is your past. So in the past, you have really just been, juggling things, but not sort of putting too much emphasis on it. It is what it is. You had to do what you had to do. You had to take care of business. You had to take care of the family. Whatever you had to take care of, that's what you were doing in the past. You were just treading water. But you were doing it successfully. Immediate future is take a risk. Just step off. Get things underway. Don't put too much thought into it. The golden castle that you're heading for, just keep aiming for that. The day is getting long. It's sort of like, this is saying that it's time that you need to make that change. You need to make that decision to move forward. And this is you as well as the Emperor. You're the Empress. So you've got two sides. You've got the soft side, and you've got the very organised and, on point, determined side. So the Empress is all about softness. It's about rebirth. It's about harvest. It's about abundance, but in a manner that is really giving and nurturing, and so you've got two sides of there. So you're very well balanced, Capricorn, very well balanced. And how you are in that situation is that this is wish fulfillment. So you will be intuitively connected to the messages that are coming through. So you can rest assured that whatever you're aiming for, what you're sort of been wishing for, and the goals that you've been setting, this is that time when they can really start to come to fruition. Hopes and fears, and so your hope is that you will be able to either get information or share information, or both, and that you will be surrounded around a mentoring, a learning, environment where there can be lessons learnt as well. So just keep going along that track. You will have the resources and the ideas that you need at that time when you start reaching out for them. And for your outcome, yes, you've put your staff in the ground there, so you've anchored a point where you can come and go from. You've put in all the hard work. That's in the ground. That's that's not going to move, and now it's time for you to go out on your adventure. Okay, so we'll just move those out of the way and do oracle cards. I'm going to pull 3 cards. And that's the first one. Card number 2. What dragon's going to come along with you this week? And the last card. Not yet. Okay. Get the right one for you. There we go. Everything's upside down. Okay. Yeah. So, arrow, surround yourself with positive energy, protective energy, sorry. So, yeah, it's really is about that focus. It is about, you know, bringing those in close that you can trust, that you know have got your back, that you know that you don't have to expel all your energy into a black hole, as it were. You know that you can give and you can receive back, and that you feel safe and you feel secure. So in order for you to do this, because this is you're going into something quite major, and when you step forward into your new cycle, and you need to be able to trust those around you and to know that you have that protection right there with you. The dragon that's going to be coming along for the ride for that week is the royal blue and gold dragon. Strengthens you to stand in your power with wisdom, awaken to your own majesty, wear your cloak of power with pride. Yeah, so that is that, stepping forward, taking the chance. This dragon's going to give you, they're going to be there for you to help you along that journey. So you're going to find that you are feeling stronger, you are feeling more decisive, and you just, the power level is going to be amped up, and you've got the dragon there as well to help along with that. Now this card is the one that we just the other side of things, and what we need to heed. So so this is parasite. So what we're looking at here is really starting to view things and in that new cycle, in that new way of thinking. And so we can feel like we are sort of like a magnet to everything that's not good in this world, that we seem to attract, things that are going to hurt us or harm us or just give us that yuck feeling. And you don't have to be subjected to that. You don't have to allow that in. And if we look at this with the protection, if you're using this protection, then the parasite or the yuck energy is not going to be able to get through. And this is just a thought. This isn't reality. This is just a thought. It's a mindset, but it is one that can definitely deplete your energy and your forward movement. So, think of yourself as clean, fresh, bold, pure, and that, nothing is allowed to come in and, to dirty or influence in a negative way anything that is to do with you at this time. So a very powerful thing to heed is to to let that go and really amp up the that bringing good things towards you, Capricorn. So I hope you're keeping safe at the moment, keeping indoors, doing what you need to do, and just finding that way to continue to connect with your family and your loved ones. Okay, so that's us for now, and I will talk to you again soon. Bye.